Greetings, greetings. So I'm going to jump right into it. You have a lot of great pretenders out there. I'm hearing they smile in your face, whole time they want to take your place, backstabbers. You got people out here that will pretend to be your friend. You got people out here that will pretend to be your lover. You have people out here that will give to you. They will give you any goddamn thing they want to give you. You have people out here that will date you, court you, and be in a relationship with you for years. But the whole time they are pretenders and they were sent by demonic forces, the FBI, the agents, anybody to set you up or to condemn you or to monitor you or to watch you. Now, I didn't know what I was going to get up here and really talk about on live or, because I need to start going back live. When I wanted to start back going live, I ended up becoming real ill, temporarily ill. I'm still kind of releasing a lot of the mucus, but I am over it. Thank you. Woo! Thank you to my beautiful body for fighting off whatever it was. My children for helping me. My children fighting off whatever it was that they were fighting off as well. I'm just thankful for the whole experience and journey, just to know that I am spiritually and divinely protected no matter how many times people try to throw darts at me. Now, you have to have great discernment around these times. These times are getting a little bit more critical. Not only are they getting critical, you are coming in contact with a lot of things that you have manifested. And what do they want to do to people that are actively manifesting and living in their manifestations? They want to pull you away from experiencing that. So they'll see that you're manifested. You have manifested this car. Then all of a sudden when you get the car, now you're going through attacks with the car. Now the car having issues. Now the car need an oil change. Now the car need this. Now the car needs some, it's like an attack. This is what the Matrix do. Right? I say. Not only that, say for instance, you come across that man that you always wanted. You have manifested him. So instead of the Matrix workers and the FBI's and the people in your family that's been monitoring you since day one, instead of them being happy for you, no, they want to sabotage you. They want to sabotage him. They want to play in his mind. They want to play in your mind to make your manifestation not seen as powerful as it is. See, the whole thing about it, they're trying to gaslight you while living in your manifestations. They condemning you for manifesting and living in your manifestations. So now they want to try to pull from it to make it not appear to be what it is, because they want you to feel without. You manifest that home you always wanted. Now all of a sudden, they playing with your finances. Now all of a sudden, they playing with your lives. They playing with anything that can pull some type of abundance, material money in. But it mess them up when the universe literally sends you help. Let me say this, y'all. These people are working overtime. They're working overtime, baby. These people are working overtime. So that's just like when I first got my internet put up at my home, right? I'm waiting on my internet. And it was never disclosed to me that when my internet was being put up, that it was going to be two different people that come out in the same day. So you had the person that was coming up, the contractor or whatever he is, electrician that was coming to put up, you know, the wiring for the internet. And then you also had another man pull up to kind of give me some promotional deals to try to see about phones and stuff like that. And I had asked the man that was doing the actual hookup, like, is that normal that they come out like that, two people? And he like, I mean, yeah, they try to get you to get a phone and help you set up your account. But you just was helping me set up my account. Now, the whole time that this man was here helping put up my, talk to me about, you know, phones and stuff like that, I can see straight through his blue eyes. Like, I literally can see that this man was assigned to come and see me. Like, I can literally see this man whole motherfucking plan out. Like, even with him walking up and I'm watching him walk to my house, I'm looking out my window like this. And he don't even notice. I'm watching him come in and I instantly hear my discernment, my intuition scream loudly said, he's an informer. He is working with the matrix. He is coming to kind of, you know, see and what he can see and see if he can sense you or figure you out or feel you or this or that or that. Let me tell you something. Do you know these people can't even feel us? They can't feel us, y'all. Thank you for the likes. They can't feel us. They don't even know if we're awake or not. These white tea people, they don't know if we awake or not. They don't know if we connected to the ancestors or not unless we open our mouth. Why do you think they say when they pull you over, anything you say can be used against you in a court of law? They don't know nothing about us until we start. This is why they're on our social medias, because they learning all this shit from us. This is why they always have one ninja on their side. Because they are the only ones that can recognize us. Our people, even the sleep people, are the only ones that can recognize our gifts, our talents, our spiritual awareness, our protections. That's why they send our people in so many different conditioning environments. That's why they attack our people so that they can have them in position to attack us because they don't have access to us. I'm going to say that one more time. They do not know which way we're coming from. It's all about ego. They don't like that we can see through them, and they can't see through us. Why do you think they have a problem with your tint on your car when they got the same tint on their car? Because they want to see who's driving in this car. They want to see you at all times. How dare you ride past me and I can't see you, but you can see me? This is what it's about. They don't like, that's why they try to attack our finances. That's why they try to attack our children. They try to attack us in schools. They try to attack us at work because they are mad they can't see us like we can see them. This is why I go back and say, you have pretenders out there. A lot of your people that look just like you, all skin folk and kinfolk. They are assigned to work with these people. The matrix, the government, the white tees. That's why your people can be so conditioned at one point. Because your people are the only ones that have access to see you. That's why when you meet meet some low vibrational black people, and all of a sudden they real low vibrational, but the moment they see you, they can kind of tell. You can see through them and they can tell you are who you are. And that's when they become more religious, or they want to be a more monitoring spirit. They are paying our people to monitor us. They are paying your friends, your neighbors, your lovers, your boyfriends, your sisters, your cousins to monitor you, because they are the only ones that can see that we see. Yeah, this getting deep, baby. Now I see why we keep coming in contact with low vibrational black people. Now I see why certain carbonated, melanated people get offended, because they instantly go into monitoring once they cross paths with us, and that's simply because they are the only species and people on the planet that knows who a chosen one is. This is why most of in slavery, they always had one of our people on a horse watching us. This is why they always had one, called them the hound dog. This is why they always had one that worked with them. Because they are the only ones that can tell when we up to something sometime. This season we're walking in, it is simply your ancestors telling you to listen to your discernment more than anything. Listen to your discernment. All skin folk and kinfolk, and everybody that look like you ain't your motherfucking friend, family, or lover. Half of these people are sent by your oppressor, by your enemy, to monitor, scope you, and keep you in a low vibrational frequency. So I was thinking, even when I was at the shelter, right? And there was this one trans guy in the shelter. I couldn't understand why they had him in an all-women's shelter, but it was okay, I didn't care. But I figured it out, and I noticed they kept giving him a lot of gas cards when he had a job. Gave me one gas card, and I didn't even have a goddamn job. So, and I was up trying to look for jobs in housing. They was trying to sabotage me for sure. But I didn't care. I always found a way to, manifest. But I noticed this person, when I first got there, this person looked at me. I felt the energy. Then he was like, you can see, he came in the office one day. I was in there. He like, I want to ask you something. Can you read me? And I'm looking. I'm like, why you say that? Can you read me? Did you know I was I said, yeah, I knew. How did you know? I said, because I know. I know a woman from a man. Flat out. And he like, he just watching. But I didn't know why. I was thinking about this person a few days ago as I was healing. And it was spirit basically letting me know. See, the staff that work there, they can't see that you see them. They can't even sense your energy. But this person can. And this is why they want him there. Because he's going to come back and report to them who's the chosen one and who's not. And I literally seen them in the office and him walking the office like, yeah, she a chosen one. Or yeah, she's spiritual, like she can read people. So he was going back telling these YT people about me. And this is why they started to come up against me the way that they did. Not only that, I remember him saying in the car, your daughter got spiritual gifts just like you. And then they start, right after that, the people start trying to go against my children. And I'm like, why are you showing me this? Spirit said, because we're showing you how they operate. Why do you think they pay you to watch you on TikTok? And even if they're not trying to pay you, they're still watching you. Every time you give a download, now all of a sudden somebody else got the same download. It's no coincidence. They're watching. Every person ain't getting the same download. They're getting bits and pieces of the download. So you may get the download about the house. Somebody else may get the download about the attack. That person may get the download about riding past the house. Nobody is getting the same download because, for one, in the dream state, it's only one of us in that motherfucker. So this is our subject. So yesterday, me and my children on the way home from taking a ride to the store. And I try to get over because I'm finna come to my turn, which is a right turn. And I speed up and I go in front of this truck. But this truck get offended and just try to speed off. Mad that I'm in front of them. Thinking it's an ego thing for this person. And as they doing all that speeding, they about to hit somebody else in front of me. And it's gonna be a whole form collision. This is how divinely protected you are right now, chosen one. And this is why they're mad and trying to send people that look like you to monitor you. They're mad, they're offended, because every little slick attack they try to manifest and throw your way, they will simply be condemned. I said, damn, that karma was fast when that car did that. Soon, I'm telling you, he was mad trying to throw off that energy in a car. You can feel people's energies in cars. I don't give a fuck. And he tried to speed off, and he was about to hit another car, and then next thing you know, he like, skrrr. The children, my children in the back ain't even see nothing. That's so spiritual too, because it's like, in that present moment, I was the ancestors, and my children were me. Like, they in their own zone. They just know they divinely protected. But I can see what this person was just about to do. For even trying to get on the side of me and try to bully me off the road when you see I'm trying to turn. And instantly, you was about to get into a wreck. Because the divine chosen ones are divinely protected. They want us to feel like we're not protected. Half of the time, you're not in lack because you deserve the lack. You're in lack because you're feeling the, not even you're in lack, you're feeling. You're feeling. You're feeling the lack of your enemies. Yeah. You're not in lack, chosen one. You're not in lack at all. Nope. You're not in lack at all. Damn, y'all in sub mode and still trying to report somebody live? Y'all is the wickedest wicked. That's why I tell you. And guess what? Most of them look like me. So I'm in this season where my discernment has showed me exactly who these people are. My discernment has showed me many different times why you shouldn't F with the chosen ones. My discernment is what showed me you wasn't a friend even when you pretended to be one. Because I sensed you. I knew who you were. And sometimes I like to chase the game, the cat and mouse. Sometimes I do. See, a lot of them, they don't understand the concept. They don't understand exactly who we are. They just think we getting up here talking like the rest of them. They think we ain't actually living the life and doing what we're doing. They think we're just talking, baby. And it sucks for you that you think I'd rather sit up here and just talk, just to be talking. It sucks that you think every time you strike and send an attack that you think is going to offend me. It's not offending me. What offend me is that your sleep ass can't leave the divine beings alone. What almost triggered me is because you hide behind fake pages. You hide behind fake friends. You hide behind the low vibrational or the people that don't even know themselves. Instead of facing me head on, instead of showing me who you are, you hide behind comments. You hide behind fake likes and love. You hide. You're not authentic. You're weak. You're dim. You're low. And if I could say more, I would. That's the problem that I have with you, is that you allow your vessel to be moved by other entities and people instead of having a mind, instead of having a spirit, a soul to access your own power. But no, you limit to limitations because you go off the old program and you want to go and attack anybody that's operating in the programs that you have no access to. So you'd rather just be their all-seeing eye when you can connect to your own all-seeing eye, but you are their all-seeing eye. They hire you to come and see what I'm up to. They hire you to portray as a friend. They hire you to push on and to push me down. While all along, I always seen greatness in anybody that has crossed the paths of mine. That's flat out. So, of course they didn't approve it. Of course they don't want to approve my the live restriction because it's a lie. Of course you don't want to approve it, TikTok. Of course you want to send that big red symbol because you want to try to throw something off. Of course we see who you are too, TikTok. We see it, baby. You just so clueless. You don't even know who's spiritual, who's not, unless you really just listening to other people's view. The fuck? So, I didn't even know when you on sub live only that people can report your page as sub live only. I didn't even know that. I thought people that has access to your sub can either way it go, it simply don't matter. I don't give a damn. It don't matter, okay? Anybody that has went up against me in the secret, in the darkness, or in the light, I always know who you are. I seen you. And I will find you. Every time. I didn't block so many people, they couldn't even understand how she knew it was us. Certain relatives last year, y'all, they probably got new fake pages now. But I remember one of my relatives told me, how did you know that person was in a fake page? I'm like, who? They were like, such and such. I'm like, I just knew. It was like, you blocked them. You blocked the relative that had the fake page. And I'm like, what? I did? I didn't know. I was just listening to my intuition to say, block this motherfucker because the energy ain't right. But I also feel like energy I'm familiar with. And flat out, it was literally a relative that was watching me from a fake page that I blocked. And this is the type of shit that your relatives won't ever boast and say that about, like, hell no, she really is spiritual. She really is something, because how the fuck did she block this person and she didn't even know that this person was under a fake page? She didn't even know who was under the fake page. Ain't no point of blocking y'all no more. You just go get another page to watch and stalk me again. And that's fine, baby. Do whatever your heart say do. Do whatever it say do. If it say get on here and monitor and report my stuff, then do it, baby. Who am I to stop you? But just know, the karma, the reflection of who you are, it will meet you. It will always meet you in this life. So what you put out, there's a mirror, a shadow of you right behind you that you're still scared to face, ready to give your ass back what you have given to someone that never deserved it. Ashe. So I hope y'all have gotten that message. Also, I do have some openings for private readings. If anybody is interested in a private reading, I do have 2 private readings for today that's already scheduled. Other than that, catch my next live. Guys, Kyla, come to my next live, babe. I'm about to get off and go right back live, so just refresh, okay?